Go PR photos, and by PR we mean Power Rangers. We're speculating about new photos released about the movie this morning. Aye. This is Screen Junkies News. Yesterday, Lionsgate let loose some new images of Power Rangers nemesis Rita Repulsa. Besides looking real fly, and also like a fly, the photo may reveal some story spoilers about the movie itself. Joining me to talk about them are some of my favorite teenagers with attitude. Dan Murrell, the Zordon to my Tommy. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, Joe. Find me some I'm not the teenager with attitude. I'm the one that tells people, find me teenagers with attitude.
Yeah, exactly. You're a little Zordon, you're a little Alpha. You're like the best of both. You need both of them.
You do.
Yeah, you're kind of both.
They're very important.
And the Zordon to my Tommy, also Danielle Radford. Thanks for hanging out.
Hello.
So, guys, yesterday they released these two new photos of Rita Repulsa. One of them's just sort of a nice glamour shot of Rita. Let's throw that up.
Look at that. It's
Real pretty.
JCPenney.
Yeah, you know
JCPenney
that good bug insect armor line that they're doing for the spring.
Yep.
Yeah, looking over the shoulders.
Casually looking over like, oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh, did my monster grow? I didn't notice.
I'm sorry, I was on my moon base. I didn't notice you came in.
This moon base, this old moon base. So here's the photo that has everybody abuzz. Let's throw this. Let's throw the second photo up. So she's got kind of a nice like Cloud Strife Final Fantasy victory pose thing going here. But the thing that people are talking about is the green stone in her staff. Can we get a nice little zoom on that? Okay, so we've got the green stone. We sort of got a dragon claw wrapped around it. The reason that people are freaking out a little bit about this green stone is because in the new movie, the power coins look like old fossils. I think we've got a shot of those too. There we go. So they look like, so she basically has a green power coin in the staff, or at least that's what it looks like. So being as these are the kind of crux of the Power Rangers' powers, what is this telling us? Is she gonna create the Green Ranger? Is he gonna show up?
I would love if she just was like the Green Ranger.
Which is kind of cool, yeah. She like went bad.
Yeah, well, it's like there's always that thing of, well, we've got to get teenagers with attitude and that idea that they've done it before. So I would love it if it was like, oh, well, she was one of the Power Rangers and then something went real weird and now she's like back to get her revenge.
She aged out.
She aged out. Yeah, she aged out. It's like Hollywood.
Well, which kind of works in canon because there are 45, I'm making that number
74.
up. There are 74 iterations of the Power
yes.
Rangers. So, I mean, that does make sense, the idea that they've done it before. And, you know, in a lot of cases when movie photos come out, we over-speculate, but the color of a rock is important for Power Rangers. The color of the shirts you wear in Power Rangers are important.
Very important. And also, just if you look at the genre, that's a hallmark of this kind of movie, is the hidden connection or the secret connection between the villain and the heroes. I mean, even when, Tim Burton did this in Batman, he redid the Joker's origin story so that the Joker had a connection to Batman. You saw it in The Dark Knight Rises. These genre movies, and even in the comic books, Doctor Doom had a connection to the Fantastic Four. That's an easy way, and I don't mean easy in a cheap way, I mean easy in a storytelling way to set up some stakes between your heroes and your villains, is to have some sort of a conflict, some sort of setup between the two. So I wouldn't be surprised, or it could be, again, the idea that she somehow has taken that power from Zordon and from the Rangers, and now they have to.
Because in the original series, that was a power. That was a power that she gave to Tommy. I think we've got a good vintage Tommy the Green Ranger photo to show you guys.
Yeah, that's standard
old school.
definition.
This is classic.
Yes.
He's got the knife flute. So yeah, in the original series, she gave him these powers to be bad. They did the miniseries Green with Envy, and eventually, he broke good, and then took the Red Ranger's job.
Took all of his
Pretty much, yeah.
Took his job.
Like everybody moved down a slut. There's a new guy in town.
Took his job, took his girl.
Took his lady.
Took his lady. So I guess drawing more parallels then between Tommy and this new Rita image, does this mean Elizabeth Banks is going to start training for MMA? anytime in the near future.
I would love to see her challenge CM Punk. I think that would be great.
That would be huge. Ronda Rousey, Elizabeth Banks. I think that would be a huge UFC draw.
No, yeah, outside of this movie, I would love it if Elizabeth Banks took a turn and decided to go MMA.
Just decided to go full.
Just
Yeah,
in
she
general.
sings, she acts, she directs,
She fights.
she puts people in Chimera locks.
There you go.
The girl does everything. Okay, so what do we think? Is Rita the Green Ranger, or have we just not yet met Tommy in these movies? Are they going to pull a Grindelwald at the end of Fantastic Beasts and sneak him in there?
If I had to guess, and this is pure speculation, I know nothing about the story, I would imagine that will probably be a third act reveal. I would imagine that there will be, Rita's got a thing for the Power Rangers, and I would imagine that you're going to find out late in the movie that she was at one time a Power Ranger. She was slighted for some reason, or traumatized, defeated by a bigger villain. There's always a bigger villain.
There's always, I mean, even in the old series, she has a Zed.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say that's what I'd put my money on.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. And just like, and all of a sudden she's the Doomsday that comes out, or she creates the Doomsday and Tommy or whatever that comes out, and like that's what defeats them. I'd be real bitter if I got into a fight and like someone locked me in a trash can for years.
I'd
I'd be so mad.
A little salty. Yeah, that's definitely a Skybeam-worthy offense.
And they didn't hire a scrub to play Zordon. You've got Bryan Cranston playing Zordon, which that to me says that there's going to be a little bit more than just a floating head involved in that part, which says to me that they're probably going to add a little bit of more to Zordon than we're used to from the shows.
Well, that pathos.
Yeah.
Get some of that pathos in.
So you guys think Tommy's actually going to be sort of a third act reveal rather than maybe a post-credits, a guy with a ponytail picks up a green stone and goes, huh?
I don't know if Tommy's going to be a third act reveal. I think the third act reveal may be that Rita is a Ranger. Now, Tommy, I think, could be a great end of the movie reveal, or a tag thing where if they defeat Rita, then the power of the Green Ranger is now up for grabs. But
And hopefully, for me, hopefully it's found by this generation's Bulk and Skull, whoever they're going to be.
Original actors.
Yeah, oh God, that would be.
Give them work.
I absolutely
Give
hope
them
so.
work.
They deserve it. They're a big part of the original canon. They started directing episodes. They were involved with it. They might still be now in season 76. I'm not sure, but they've been. They're a huge part of it. Well, guys, I think we have done some very solid speculating about a small stone in a staff. Guys, what do you think? Is Rita going to be the Green Ranger? Or are we going to throw in a nice little Dragon Zord MacGuffin into this movie? Let us know what you think. Let's talk about your favorite Power Rangers theories in the comments. Let's nerd out over some Zords, you guys. And as always, if you want some more internet, it's in this region over here. I'm Joe Starr. Thanks for watching Screen Junkies News.